My name's Stuart Carter. I'm Professor of Veterinary Pathology at the University of Liverpool. I've been at Liverpool as an academic for 27 years. I have a biology degree. I have a PhD. As an academic in the vet school, obviously we have to teach, but unlike academic staff at John Moores, our teaching hours aren't that long. That's because we do a lot of research. So I would say that around about 70 to 80% of my time is actually taken up with research. The research that I do is into animal diseases, but every now and again we find out things which are interesting for human diseases. My research is in a whole load of different areas and different species. I've published on all kinds of animals, some quite exotic, snakes, ostriches, camels, and right through to all the domestic and farm species we have in the UK. So we're talking dogs and cats and horses and cows and sheep. And what I'm mainly interested in is how these animals fight off infection. I'm an immunologist, it means I study the immune system. So we need to work out why animals can, or sometimes can't, fight off infectious diseases, i.e. why we all stay alive and why we sometimes die, and most of us only die once. Part of the vet school's here, but the major part is out at a place called Leahurst on the Wirral, and that's a much bigger site than we've got here. It's massive, and we have 3 hospitals there, one for what we call small animals, and then we have an equine hospital, which is obviously, that's for horses, and then we have a farm animal hospital, which will be primarily for cows and pigs and sheep. My work's brought me in contact with all kinds of interesting people. I work a lot with farmers, I work a lot with the agricultural industry. I've had to go and see the Queen twice about horses, which she's got a deep interest and understanding. So that in a nutshell is probably what I do. In terms of teaching, I'm told what I have to teach, but in terms of research I can do what I think is interesting or what I think is worthwhile, or what's important for agriculture and farmers. But the thing that drives me on mainly is actually the quality of animal welfare.